Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet our 7th class of the Fairborn High School Athletic Hall of Fame. First, Chris Kernich, FHS class of 2005. Varsity football 3 years, varsity baseball for 4 years. He was an outstanding wide receiver and was the primary target for Hall of Fame quarterback Nico Yanko. Led the 2004 team to 7 wins, which is still the most wins since the schools recombined in the 80s. Led the Dayton area in total receiving yards and touchdown and was first team Mid-Miami League. Chris continues to hold 5 school records: most points in a season, most touchdowns in a season, most touchdowns caught in a season. He led 4 years varsity baseball and was team MVP as a senior. Chris is deceased, but his legacy lives on with a scholarship in his name awarded to a standout FHS student athlete graduate. Accepting Chris's award are his parents, John and Sherry Kernich. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Kernich. Up next, Eric Kimball, FHS class of 2009, varsity wrestling 4 years, varsity soccer 1 year. Eric is one of the greatest wrestlers in FHS wrestling history, still being the highest state tournament placer with 2nd place in 1990, 2-time state qualifier, 4-time district qualifier, 3-time sectional champion, 3-time Western Ohio League champion. First team All-Area and the 1990 Southwestern Ohio District Wrestler of the Year. His 1990 match record was 34-1. Eric became a 2-time All-American wrestler at Ohio University and is a member of OU's Athletic Hall of Fame. Eric has a successful business career and resides in the Denver, Colorado area. Ladies and gentlemen, Eric Kimball. Up next, Carl Reynolds, FHS class of 1966. Varsity basketball 3 years, varsity baseball 3 years. FHS was a 3-year high school in 1966, and Carl lettered every year in both sports. Voted All Western Ohio League in both sports. Team MVP 2 years in basketball, being the leading scorer and rebounder, and leading the team to a 13-6 record his senior season. Carl still holds the school record for most free throws made in a game and was All-State honorable mention. In baseball, he was All-State as a pitcher and team MVP. He helped the 66 team win the WOL championship. The team won the district championship with Carl pitching every game. Carl played basketball at Florida State. He is an attorney and created a successful law practice and resides in Orlando, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Reynolds. Up next, Dr. Betsy Neely Snyder, FHS class of 1991. Varsity girls swimming for 4 years. Betsy is an outstanding swimming champion, the only FHS athlete to qualify for state all 4 years, qualifying in 2 events with her highest finish being 5th place. She was a sectional and district champion for 3 years. At one time, she held every girls swimming record at FHS and still holds 7. Western Ohio League MVP for 2 years, voted League Outstanding Female Athlete of the Year, and Southwestern Ohio District Outstanding Girls Swimmer. She's contributed to her alma mater, being co-chair of 2 successful school levies, the latest being for the new high school and athletic complex. Dr. Betsy Snyder resides and has an optometry practice in Fairborn. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Betsy Neely Snyder. Up next, our honorary captain for tonight, Nico Yanko, FHS class of 2005, varsity football 3 years, varsity track 3 years. Nico was an outstanding quarterback and leader who set individual and team records, still holding 3 school records for passing yards per game, touchdown passes in a game, and in a season. His favorite target was fellow Hall of Fame enshrinee Chris Kernich. Nico was honorable mention All-State, Mid-Miami League Offensive Player of the Year, first team All-League, All-Dayton area team, second team All-Southwestern Ohio. Led the team to a 7-3 record. Nico played 3 years as quarterback at Murray State University. His love for high school sports has led to a career as Deputy Athletic Director at University of Louisiana, Lafayette. Ladies and gentlemen, Nico Yanko. And next, it's the 2006 girls bowling team. The girls bowling team achieved the highest pinnacle in high school sports, winning the state championship in 2006. The team was Mid-Miami League champions, first place in the Baker Bash tournament, and sectional champion. Second place finishes in the district and regional tournaments. Season dual meet record of 9-1. Team was coached by the late Jack Gregory and assistant coaches Jeff Fulton and Mike Sparks. Members of the state champions were Casey Atkins, Amber Fulton, Brandy Fulton, Casey Fulton, Tiffany Johnson, Audra Marinac, Maribeth Rapp, and Ronique Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2006 state championship bowling team. And our final inductee tonight, the Park Hills High School varsity football team from 1976. The Park Hills Viking football team won the 1976 Miami Central Conference Championship outright, finishing with a record of 9-1, which is still the most wins in Fairborn City Schools football history. The UPI state ranking of 19 is still the highest season-ending ranking in FCS history. 8 players were voted All-MCC First Team. Quarterback Mike Tucker was first team All-Greater Dayton area with 3 other teammates on the second team. The team shut out 3 opponents and averaged 25 points a game. The head coach was the late Galen Tuffy Thompson, with assistants Bob Brigatti, Tom Massey, Fred Witt, and Kirk Minter. Accepting for the team are Mrs. Connie Thompson, Bob Brigatti, Tom Massey, Fred Witt. Ladies and gentlemen, the Park Hills Vikings championship football team of 1976. We want to say congratulations to all of tonight's 2021 Fairborn Athletic Hall of Fame enshrinees. Let's hear it one more time for your new Fairborn Athletic Hall of Fame inductees.